Full Circle Fitness with Shane Lazar is sponsored by Circle Health Complete Connected Care.
Hi everybody, my name is Shane and I'm a certified personal trainer and registered dietitian. I've been working in the Boston area for over 20 years. I'm very passionate about fitness and nutrition for as far back as I can remember, and I feel so fortunate enough to teach and inspire others through what I know. Exercise, let's face it, it's not something we're born knowing how to do. Of course, you can jump on a treadmill or hit the pavement, but in truth, in order to have a sound fitness routine, you have to learn how to use the body and work it to its potential in a safe and effective way. It's taken me years to understand this, and I'm still learning. Hopefully through my program, I can inspire you and show you how creatively and simply it can be to get a great workout. Even this, though, is just the tip of the iceberg. There are endless modes and means to reach your goals in interesting and fun ways if you know how. Don't be afraid to research or ideally find someone skilled and knowledgeable to teach you. It's always a great idea. There's a lot of information out there. Some of it is great, some of it is not so great. Ask a professional for guidance should you need it. Of course, before starting any exercise program, you always want to check with your healthcare professional. For my first show, I'm going to highlight some pretty basic exercises, focusing on proper form and use of minimal equipment required, if any. I'll demonstrate each of the exercises, and then I'll show you how to combine them in a circuit-style routine and explain to you how you can modify or adjust the intensity to your level, and don't be afraid to push yourself. Let's go! All right, so before we put the circuit together, I'm just going to demonstrate for you some of the basic exercises that I've chosen, and then when we do them in the circuit, you'll be familiarized. So the first one is a squat, and squats actually are quite challenging to master proper form. A lot of people make mistakes. As simple as they look, they're not as easy to actually do. You want to stand with your legs shoulder width apart, your toes face front, or more or less front. And when you lower your body down, your weight is on your heels and your knees are over your feet. So as you go up and down into the squat, that's where you keep your leg position. So weight, again, is on the heels, falling backwards. Knees are over the feet, nice and straight. You just move through. You can always change intensity levels with adding jumps and things like that, but basic squat form always stays the same no matter what exercise you're doing. Moving on to the lunge. We've got different types of lunge directions, but again, the form is pretty much the same. Step, drop. I always tell my clients to drop. Instead of leaning too far forward, a little bit is okay. You don't want to overextend the knee. So you step, drop, keep your shoulders back. Picture a string going from your head to the ceiling. You lower your body down and up. That back leg is out far enough so that you can keep proper form. And focus on the glutes and the quads hamstrings, leg muscles in general, and drop up and down. Again, you can move direction with the lunge. You can walk, lunge forward, you can step back in a lunge, but the knee and form always stays the same. I've thrown a plank movement into this. So plank is just basically push-up position without adding the push-up. So you keep your legs any kind of comfortable position. Wider stance is probably about shoulder width apart. You can narrow it. I like to keep mine about shoulder width. And again, you're keeping your back flat and head and neck in alignment, hence the name plank. That's really what you're going for with your body. And you can do movements through the plank. That's about that. Kettlebell swing, we can do in two ways. You can either use a kettlebell or a free weight. This is a kettlebell. If you're doing it with a kettlebell, your knuckles are forward. You're dropping down, swinging the kettlebell up, down, being careful not to use your back and lean. You want to squeeze through the glutes and thighs and stop yourself at the top and then lift the kettlebell up to about forehead height. Same thing with a free weight. Swing it through your legs. And then I've added a jack touch into this routine to get heart rate up. You're opening, touch the ground, close, touch, together, touch. Here's the mod, in, out, out, no jump. And then I've done another variation for our last exercise, which is a double-handed free weight. Touch toe, pivot, turn and reach, using your obliques and your shoulders through the press. Touch your toe, press, touch your toe, using the squat again. Touch your toe, press. We'll do them on both sides. And press, and press, touch, and press. And there's the basic exercises. We're gonna put them together in our routine right now. All right, we're gonna do a warm-up. We're gonna start with a jog in place. It's always good to warm up the body before you begin any kind of exercise routine. You just wanna get everything moving, you know, have some fun, warm up your body, remind yourself that you're gonna be sweating and working. And we do about 30-second intervals with our warm-ups. We're gonna do jog in place and we're gonna move into a jumping jack. 3, 2, and jumping jack. Jumping jacks, you want to have nice big arms, big legs. Use the upper body, warming up the lower body, shoulders on the balls of your feet. Nice and gentle as you're moving through the movement. 5 seconds. 4, 2, and we're gonna move into now you're gonna lift your heels a little higher, try to hit your bum. A butt kick jog. You're gonna wake up those quads, get the lower body warmed up. And another 10 seconds or so. Then we're gonna move into an inner thigh quad squat stretch. 4, 3, alrighty, here we go. You're gonna open your body up, and if you want, you can add a jump. Press the elbows against the thigh. Open up the hips. You're gonna feel your quads firing up because you're jumping into that squat. You do not have to jump. You can just reach up, press, reach up. 5, 4, and we're gonna change it up to a high knee jog. Now we get the core fired up. Anytime we lift the legs in front of the body, in particular, we start to activate those core muscles from the hip movement. Want to get a full body warm up. Breathe. 4, 3. We're going to do a dynamic stretch or 2. You're going to side stretch and then close it. Side stretch, close it. Side stretch. Side stretch. Again, core muscles upper body, moving it through, because we are going to be doing bending in our circuit and moving through the core and legs. We want the body to be warmed up and ready to go. A little bit left. You really feel the stretch, and then help your body tighten your core muscles. Warm it up. Breathe. And another dynamic stretch we're going to do is you're just going to rotate your upper body, stretching out the core and the back. We got another 25 seconds, and then we'll be ready to go. Should be pretty warmed up. As you move through the circuits, you're going to see you might start off through the circuit a little bit more intensely and then get fatigued as you move into several rounds, but that's the idea. As your fitness level improves, you should be able to kick up your intensity level as well. All right, we're warmed up. Okay, we're ready, we're warmed up, we're gonna start our circuit. Now this is a 15-minute routine. We're gonna move through the exercises, and you're gonna follow along with me. Don't be discouraged if by the first round you're still figuring it out. After you've done 15 minutes, you'll know it by the back of your hand. So, like the back of your hand. So we're gonna grab our weights, you're gonna stand and do that squat, and this time we're gonna add the overhead press. So you're squatting, curl press, squat. Remember my squat demo, you need to have legs shoulder width apart, knees over feet, weight on your heels, press, squat, press, squat, curl, press. So we're using legs, biceps, shoulders, 2. All right, and now we're gonna move into a jumping jack. We did these in our demo. You're gonna be just seeing how I combined the different exercises into a circuit that you can do on your own. And the speed and intensity, that's up to you. Here's a modified jumping jack. If you don't want to jump, okay, you're gonna grab your weights. We're gonna do a front step lunge and a back step lunge together. Switch, front step lunge, back step lunge, 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 front, back, about 20 seconds, back, front. The added weight in your hands adds a little extra resistance onto your legs. You can combine and do some upper body movements, but for this one, we just did weights by our sides. Now we're gonna get down. We're gonna do a mountain climber. You're in a plank and you're pulling one knee in. This is a moderately intense form of this exercise. Here's a higher intensity example of how you can bump it up a notch. Feel that heart rate pumping. 5 seconds. 3, 2, all right, come on up. You're gonna do the kettlebell swing. Oop. Use your free weights if you'd like. Swing, remember, if you swing the kettlebell, you don't want to be leaning with your back. You want to focus this upper body movement in the front so that you're not using the back in a way that could cause some injury. Lift front, lift front. If you want to choose the free weight move because you don't have a kettlebell, you just hold it long way. Swing. 3 seconds. 1. All right, we're back down to plank. This time we're going to do a jack and a plank. Here's the intense version. Here's the less intense. Take out the jump, just add a side step. 10 seconds. 4. All right, up we go. Right into that cross reach lunge. We're gonna go on the left side, pivot, left, pivot, left, pivot, left, pivot, left, pivot, left. 10 seconds. Don't forget to breathe. 2. And you're gonna switch, other side. Reach for the right toe. Reach for the right toe. We got upper body, lower body, heart pumping. Woo! Down. This will be a lot more interesting if there are people behind me. Stay tuned for that. Up. Usually, I do this on my own, for sure. I like to train in these kinds of circuits, but when I am training others, I prefer to see people behind me, but that's okay. Hopefully there's a few of you watching. Okay. Squat over here. Here we go again. This one's a little longer at 45 seconds. Just adjusted the time, so it's 15 minutes. You can make your circuits as long as you want. You can start out with 10. You just pick your exercises, set a timer, and then do what's called an AMRAP. And you can try to beat your rounds. First time, if you only got 3 rounds, that's fine. The next time, shoot for 4 or 5. All right, here we go, jumping jacks. Big arms, remember. There we go, big arms. That's it, come on, 30 seconds. Woo, here we go. And 20. Make them big, make them big. 10 seconds. All right, grab those weights. Front step lunge. 45 seconds. Switch. Back step lunge. Switch. Front step lunge. Back step lunge. Switch. I can't see you, but I'm sure you're doing a great job. Front step. Well, I'm getting tired. Whew. Front step lunge. Back step lunge. Together. 15 seconds. Nice job. Right on, right on. 3, 2, and mountain climbers. These are the ones you can go lower intensity. This is core all the way. Add the little heart rate going. You can lift your feet and don't lift your touch your toe to the floor. Keep it up. That really gets that core tight. Woo! 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2. All right, up we go. Kettlebell swing. I'll use the free weight. Since the vast majority of you may not have a kettlebell, although I highly recommend them. They're a great little tool should you know how to use them. Gives you a little more of an option at home as a piece of equipment that takes up very little space. Ten seconds. Very serious when I work out. 4, 2, all right, plank jack. Here we go. Here's the high intensity. Here's the lower intensity. Again, anytime you're in a plank, you're using your core muscles. 15 seconds. Woo! Nice job, Shane, and you guys. I have a secret. I already worked out today, so. All right, here we go. Pivot, cross, down and overhead press, down and overhead press, down and overhead press. Squat, 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 press, squat, shoulder and obliques in the core when you pivot and turn. 2, now switch, other side, turn, down, woo, nice job. Way to go, come on. Four seconds. All right, here we go. Squat, curl, overhead press. We got about 5 minutes left. And you're done. Come on. Don't give up. No water breaks. Push yourself through. You can do anything for 15 minutes. Take a breather if you need to, but try to stay in it. That's the key. Want to keep the intensity level up, heart rate up. Five seconds. 3. All right, back to those jumping jacks. Fix my hair. Pull up my pants a little. There we go. Remember, here's low intensity. Like, nothing wrong with it. You gotta focus on the leg muscles when you're down in that lunge or that crouch. Big arms, big arms. Nice job. So much fun. I'm having so much fun. It's not easy. All right, here we go, lunges. If you're comfortable when you're exercising, you're not exercising. You should never feel comfortable. It should never be easy. If it is, you're not doing enough. That's the bottom line. I hate to say it, I wish that wasn't true, but it is. It's not always fun. But it can be different and unique, and you can never get bored. You keep changing your circuits, changing in new exercises. That's how you keep your muscles kind of confused and they don't get complacent and used to what you're doing. All right, mountain climb. Woo, we're getting there. Thank goodness. Remember, low impact, right here. Don't get discouraged with yourself if you're struggling, because that's the whole idea. You're going for your own personal best. Whatever that is. Doesn't matter what anybody else is. Doesn't matter what mine is. I struggle too. But that's how I know I'm doing it right. Because it's not easy. I decided to pick up the kettlebell. So you can see, if you choose to use a kettlebell, this is a basic swing, double kettlebell swing. Oh my gosh, we're getting there, 2 minutes. So awesome if you stayed with me. Great job. Thank you. Come on, get into those legs. Back to plank jack. And you can see too, it's very hard to get injured doing the kind of movements I'll put you through. I've never injured anybody, knock wood. I've been doing this a long time. I've had a couple people throw up, but That's only because it was hard. 10 seconds. Even though these are intense, they're pretty gentle on the body. It's still effective. Here we go. This is it. Come on, you made it. Woo! I'm a lot more loud when I have a classroom with music, so I'm behaving myself. And it's my first time doing this, so I'm sure I won't behave myself before too long. And press. Oh my goodness, this is the last 30 seconds. Thank heavens. 14. Use the upper body, use the lower body, come on. 5, 3, 2, yay! Cyber high five, high 10. Although you are somewhat limited working out at home without all of the machinery and options that a gym would offer you, you can still get a great workout. I hope you will continue to stay with me, work out on your own consistently, and let me help inspire you to reach your potential. Empower yourself. This is one phenomenal thing you are in control of, your health. Go get them. If you have any questions, requests for show topics, or would like to reach me, please find me on Facebook at Empower Yourself Fitness by Shane, or you can find me on YouTube through Westford Cat.